Another mega set is upon us. When I say mega, I'm not just talking evolution. Although it's a small set, there are some amazing cards that have been hyped up by every single creator under the sun. And I'll hold my hands up, I've hyped up this Charizard too. It does look sick. And I'd love to get my hands on one. So this release day, I went out on a mission to get as many Phantasmal Flames packs as possible. But instead of my previous videos where I normally go to like chains and normal retail stores, this video, I tried to visit as many different local card stores as possible and hopefully showcase a new Pokemon card store that you can visit if you're in the UK. There was only one problem. The weather was against me.
Storm Claudia.
Storm Claudia. Storm Claudia. Heavy, persistent rain.
There's currently a yellow warning for rain and wind.
Really, anyone has to be very careful if they are planning to go out in this weather. This is upward of a month's worth of rain collecting in less than 24 hours.
Thank God I didn't camp out for this release, but spoiler alert, I was still out in the storm for multiple hours and got absolutely drenched the whole day. If it wasn't for Pokemon cards, it would have been an absolute shit show of a day, but my love of colourful shiny cardboard outweighs the hatred that I have for being in wet soggy shoes all day. But before going into this, I had no idea there was a storm until I was out in the rain. So let's cut back to the more innocent, naive me and hear what my plan was for the whole day. Okay, so it's Phantasmal Flames release day tomorrow, and I have a plan. There are 3 local game stores that I'm going to try and visit all in one day to try and get some product from all of them. And here's the map. So we're going to start at Trident Cards, work our way up to Pokelee's, then visit Beex Collects, and then try and visit 2 different traveling mans. And this traveling man in Manchester, this is the one that I normally get all of my booster boxes and stuff on release day from. And every time that I go, I'm like relatively close to the front of the queue, and they seem to have so much stock that I reckon if I go there last, they will still have something. I'm not expecting like to get a booster box from them, but maybe a triple blister, maybe a couple of loose packs, maybe an ETB, because I need to pull that Charizard. So any packs that I can get, I don't care what product it comes in. I don't care if it's had its seal broken or not. I just need the packs. And Trident Cards in Mansfield opens up on release day at 9 a.m. Why did I say 9? It's 10. It says 10, I'm reading it. And because I have a long day of driving to get there, it's going to take me a couple of hours to even drive to Trident Cards. I'm going to aim to get there for 9 o'clock, which is an hour before they open, and then drive from Trident Cards to Pokelee's that opens at 11, and you can't start queuing up because it's part of an old town hall. I messaged Pokelee himself, and the town hall doesn't open until like 9 or 10 o'clock. So you can't even really queue outside the store until close to when it opens. So I'll be able to get there a couple of minutes before it opens and hope that there's not too much of a queue and there's enough stock for me to be able to get some. And then after Pokelee's, I'm going to head over to Beex Collects, and I messaged them. They open earlier and they only have some stock that they've got in through a distributor, so they've got at retail price. But the whole point of this video is supporting stores, and I'd love to get as much products as possible, so I might buy a couple of things from their store on the way. And after that quick stop, we'll then be heading up to the traveling man in Leeds and then down to the traveling man in Manchester. And that's the plan. This is my trip. I've just got to get a good night's sleep and hope that everything goes to plan. Fingers crossed. So on actual release day, I ended up not getting much sleep at all. I naturally woke up at like 3 a.m. and then couldn't go back to sleep. So eventually I gave up trying and got ready to go on my Pokemon adventure.
It's 4 a.m. in the morning, nearly 5, and I've just seen like some of the worst news I could get for this release day. The first place I'm planning on going has no booster boxes. Everything else will be available, so the ETBs, the triple blisters, maybe booster bundles, but absolutely no booster boxes, which was like, this was the only guarantee. I was like, at least if I go here, I can get a booster box today. I really want to pull this Charizard, dude. I need as many packs as I can get. So I think I'm going to stick to the plan, even though I can't get the booster box. Hopefully that means there'll be less people lined up though. So my ETA currently, place opens at 10 and my ETA gets me there in an hour and 30 minutes, which would be at 6:15. But I'm really fucking hungry, so I'm going to get some food first.
Okay, it was a little bit of a wait for my coffee and McDonald's breakfast. As always, the breakfast is as always not the waiting. Bro, I'm so tired. Hence the coffee and 3 sugars to hopefully wake me up a little bit. So it is now 5:10, so I'm probably gonna get there around 6:40, 7 o'clock if there's no issues. And I don't think
there's going to be that many people queuing. I think Phantasmal Flames is a big set, so I think people are going to care about it. But considering the place that I'm going doesn't have booster boxes, hopefully all scalpers that were going to go aren't going to go. And hey, hopefully, double hopefully, it's a ploy from Trident cards to fend off the scalpers so that people that are queuing for ETBs regardless can get a booster box. That'd be fun. So we shall see. I'm going to let this cool down a bit. I was going to take a drink for the video. It'll be too warm for me. Burn my mouth, it will. But I can have my hash brown. Oh, it's fresh as well. All right, I can eat this when we get on the road. We need to go. All right, so we've arrived. And if you can't tell from listening, it's fucking pouring it down. I'm in a car park nearby, and I haven't actually seen the front of the store, so I don't even know if people are queuing up outside of it yet. So I'm gonna pay for the parking, go and inspect and see if people are waiting there or not, and then more than likely come back to my car. Bro, it's pouring it down. It's raining so bad. There's no way people are queuing out in this, right? Please, Lord. Alright, I've got to find the store now. Oh my god, wait, it's there. I walked like 2 seconds. Okay, no one is queuing out. Thank God. Right, I'm gonna go back to my car. Trident card, sorry, we're closed. Good. Alright, back to the car. I'll go back and check in like an hour maybe. Fuck me, this is fucking awful. It's actually really annoying. So every other time that I've done my release day camping out videos, I've brought along an umbrella just in case it rained. And today I couldn't find my umbrella. So I could, in theory, be sat outside camping out, so at least like I'm here for a reason, but instead I'm just sat in my car. So it's basically like I'm not even waiting outside the store. I'm just in my car. I could have just had 2 hours more sleep. Also, the drive here in the dark was fucking terrifying. It was pouring it down, foggy, pitch black, going through the Peak District. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. But I made it through and I survived, and I've been sat here coming up with some more stops on my trip to try and visit as many different stores as possible. Even if I'm not going to get there on like the time that they open, they might still have some products, you know? So hopefully we'll be visiting like 6 different places, which is kind of cool. 7, 8 different TCG stores, and it's 4 hours and 41 minutes of driving that it's gonna be, and that's not taking into consideration that I've already done an hour and a half's worth of driving. So I'll just sit here chilling in my car for the next 2 hours, although I might go and check to see if people are queuing outside in a bit. Right, I'm gonna go brave the storm and check again, see if anyone's there now, because if not, I can stay in my car. God, it's fucking horrible outside. All right. Fuck. There are people outside. Fuck. Oh, that means I have to fucking queue up with them. Oh, I have to be out with this for the next 2 hours. Okay. Right, let's pack up my car and go join the queue then. So I waited there for 2 hours in the rain with about 7 people in front of me. The first 30 minutes weren't that bad, but the wind really picked up and there wasn't a single part of me that was dry. It's been an hour and a half. This is fucking horrible. I'm soaked. I had to put my camera inside my coat and zip it up because my pockets were literal puddles. But eventually at 10 a.m. they let us inside. Because my pockets were puddles and I had nowhere else to put my hands, they became shriveled prunes. Yes, please. At the counter, they had bags ready with one of everything inside. An ETB, a booster bundle, and a very wonky triple blister with a sick Weavile promo. The other promo from the triple blister is the Sneasel, which is sick. I don't think they normally make the triple blisters be related, so it's cool you can get both the evolutions in one if you get both the triple blisters. So even though they didn't have booster boxes, it was still worth it, and having everything ready in a bag was a very smooth process. Thank you very much, guys. Then I ran to the bathroom to try and dry
dry off, but the hand dryer wasn't working, so I just used toilet paper to soak up the water in my pockets. Trident Cards seems like a great place. I really want to go back in the future, and I wish I could have stuck around to see what people were pulling, but I had to run to the next store.
Oh, right, I don't have any time. I've got to rush to get to the next place. This is the worst weather to do what I wanted to do today. Oh, everything's soaked. My coat's soaked. Oh, my camera's soaked. I got no towel. I gotta get this coat off. Fuck me. And I've only got an hour until Pokey Lee's opens. So I have to go now. But there's also another place that I wanted to go check that's kind of on the way. Fuck me. Everything is soaked. Ah! All right. We're here. I have to book my parking. £2.20. All right. We're hopefully going to Crit. Or Critical Hit, I think it used to be called, or something. I messaged them to see if they were getting any Phantasmal Flames in. They didn't reply. So I'm just hoping that they have some. Weather check, still fucking pissing it down. Still windy and rainy and horrible. This storm is fucked.
So when I got to Crit, they had already sold out.
Do you guys have any Phantasmal Flames? We have today.
Sold out, I'm afraid.
Sold out, damn.
Which is a shame, but they opened 45 minutes ago, so if they had a queue outside, that's very understandable. This store looks sick, though, another place that I'd really like to visit in the future. I just added it last minute because it was kind of in the direction I was going, but the walls were filled with product and cards. Hopefully, I'll be able to find a video of the store that I can show you guys for the video, and the staff was super nice. They even recommended somewhere close by that might have Phantasmal Flames packs, which they did.
Thank you.
Hi. Were you guys just talking about Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
Have a good day, mate. Cheers.
So I got 5 loose packs.
All right. Oh, I've got drips on the screen. All right. Oh, it's so wet. Fuck. That's what she said. All right. No look at Crit. Bro, if they already sold out, then I think my mission might be fucked today. Oh my, it's so wet. Please don't have actually fucked my camera. Okay, camera's fine. We're off to the third place, which is Pokey Lee's. Please, Mr. Pokey Lee. It's gonna take 40 minutes. We're gonna get there at 11:30, and they open at 11. Ah! All right, we're parked up, half an hour late, so I reckon they're sold out. But it'll still be cool to check out the store. I reckon people will be opening packs there, so maybe someone's pulled something sick, like a Charizard or something. We'll see. The weather is still absolutely horrible, and I'm still soaked. How are you doing?
You didn't come back then, did you?
I didn't.
I bet you're glad you didn't.
I'm very glad, although I am soaked from waiting outside.
And I was in luck. They did have Phantasmal Flames in stock, including pretty much everything. Another ETB, another triple blister, this time the Sneasel, which I think is my favorite out of the 2 promos. A single pack blister with Torchic, Blaziken, and Combuskin on it, which is very sick. And of course, a booster box. Finally, we actually got one. I'm so glad they still had them in stock. They only had 3 left when I turned up. Very glad to actually get one, considering the first place I went to was sold out. They also had this really cool premium collection box in. Mega Venusaur with 3 Destined Rivals packs, 3 Mega Evolution, and 3 Journey Together, which is like a sick collection and set of packs. And this Mega Venusaur promo looks really cool. Very glad to pick this up. I don't know when I'm going to open it, but it'll be sick.
Did you watch the video I put up this morning?
I did. Yeah, I was out in the rain for 3 hours in the morning, so I've not even opened my phone. Oh, no way. One had a rip, so you...
So I opened it.
Oh.
When it's going to rip your ribs.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
So have you got it? Is it here? Oh, mate, it's so sick.
Last time I didn't record it because it was just opening me to
Yeah. If you've never been to Pokey Lee's store, he has a bunch of cool cards on this huge card wall next to the counter, but also a bunch of other cool Pokemon things, like bags and plushies and pins. There's also a cafe attached that you can get like a coffee or whatever at to chillax and open your packs. And now there's an arcade full of a bunch of games and machines. There is another Pokemon card store that I think you could go to and have a great time without having to buy a single Pokemon card. I was actually meant to go and explore the arcade before leaving, but I forgot because I was rushing to visit as many stores as I could, so I've definitely got to go back.
That's... Thank God it's everything.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Lee also threw in a couple of packs for free,
Took you a couple of packs in.
so I ripped them in store.
2 packs, courtesy of Pokey Lee. First ever packs that I'm opening of this set. Let's see if we get something sick. Yamper. Snowball. Ooh, is that Kamea? You can always tell. You can always tell. That Murkrow is so sick, dude. Ludicolo, the AR of Ludicolo is so sick. Don't care about you. Don't care about the trainer. Nice reverse Paldean Tauros. Reverse. And no hit. But a Zacian. I'm not too keen on Zacian, but that's alright. Alright, this one's the Charizard, obviously. Alright. Ooh! Darumaka, one of my favourite Pokemon. Hell yeah. Bronzor. I was going to say, is that Dugong? It looked like this was an ear or a wing. Apparently there's a good Dugong card in this set, but I've not seen any of the set, so we'll have to see. Meloetta, Trainer. Ooh, a reverse Pawmot, I think. Pawmi, one of them. Reverse Arculodon. Oh, nice. An Oricorio EX. So at least we got a hit, that's sick. And it's a small set, this one, so I think I might try and master set it. And if I do, then I need every card I can get. But I genuinely think that's my favourite card so far out of those packs. This Murkrow Khmer is sick. Right, I'm off. It's good to see you again. There's definitely a Charizard in here, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I appreciate it, mate. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully see you soon. So they still had 3 booster boxes left, so I could pick one up. Legend. I got one of everything, minus a booster bundle. But I think I already picked up a booster bundle from the other place. So this was a big success. Can't wait to open them all. I always worry about these videos, and then they always work out in the end, you know? I've got enough stuff to be able to film my opening video, so I'm happy. But the trip doesn't stop there. Next, I'm going to Beex. Alright, so it's still rainy as hell. I'm gaining another spot on my forehead. Alright, next place, Beex. It is still pouring it down. Still horrible, but we move. Horrible out there.
I know.
Beex Collects is great. I've been there before, and their single card selection is great. They have a bunch of binders of varying prices, and they have great stock of their sealed stuff. The first time I visited, I tried to get a Psyduck. I think it was a vintage, which is the Coast Common or something, from one of their binders, and they just gave it me for free. I mentioned afterwards that it was my mum's favorite card and I was giving it to them. It was a really nice gesture. So shout out to Beex Collects. They did have ETBs in stock, but they were market price. So I decided to pick up 3 loose packs, which they still had for retail at $4.29. Plus this really sick triple blister with the amazing Psyduck promo that I've given to my mum. She loves this one. I'll always try and pick that up whenever I get the chance. Have you had many people rip it in store?
No, not a lot of people opened it in here, to be fair.
Really?
They usually do, but because of the rain, people would
Yeah, so they can be nice and warm
Yeah.
and wet. Actually, I'm going to rip one of these packs now because I've only done 2 packs and I got an EX, but see if there's anything crazy in this. Pawmot. Oh, dude, I love that Murkrow. Oh my god. That Gligar's sick. Zigzagoon. Wigglytuff. Eternatus. Reverse Ludicolo. Oh, Bramblegast. Didn't even know that was a thing. Alright. Well, nothing cool in that one. Unfortunately. See, now I want to open the other 2, but I've got to save them.
get the Charizard then, just remember that I
I'll remember it was these 2 packs from here.
Exactly.
Brilliant. Alright, thank you very much, guys. See you later. Alright. Very successful. Job done. Single boosters for retail price. Stuck in the rain. Opened a pack. Now, next, I think, is Travelling Man. Alright, I am charging my phone. Parked at a services. On the way to the next place. And I'm going to open one pack to see if we're lucky on this one. This is the 4th pack I've opened. Let's see if we get something cool. Ooh, a Charmander. Not seen that yet. That's sick. Trapinch is cool. Eternatus. A Trainer. Oh, I took 2 by accident, but we don't care about Bramblegast. A Ghastly. Oh, yo! We got the Piplup! That's actually so sick! Yes, dude! It's not the Charizard, but it's like one of the best cards in the whole set. Look how cute he is! Yes! Okay, luckily I brought some sleeves. And just in case something crazy happened, I brought a top loader. So he's all protected, ready to go home. Hell yeah, dude. We got a Piplup. I'm glad I opened that. Right, on to the next place. Travelling Man, I think. I've never been to this Travelling Man, but the other Travelling Man I've gone to a lot in Manchester, and it's usually been pretty good. So fingers crossed. Okay. So it was around this point in the day and the video where things started to go downhill a bit.
All right, so I think I've had an absolute stinker. I've just turned up in Leeds for Travelling Man, and I don't think... I'm in like a warehouse car park, bro, and there ain't no fucking... This is where the postcode took me. You can't see because of the rain, but there's just full of vans there. And then Sovereign Air Movement over there. This does say there is a Travelling Man, though. Let me... Bro, it's nowhere near here. Why did the address take me here? I've got to travel 11 minutes. Fuck. All right. So I'm hoping it's round this corner. Right, do they have any Pokemon cards, though?
Do you guys have any Phantasmal Flames in, or have you sold out?
We got the Mega Evo.
I was going to say any Pokemon I'll take for the trip.
As well.
Can I get, I don't know what the limit is, but can I get 3 Mega Evo?
The limit is as many as I've got in my hand.
Oh, okay.
Just by pure chance.
Then I only want 3 anyway, so I'll just leave 3 for someone else.
Nice.
Cheers, mate. See you later.
All right, that was okay. I kind of expected them to not have any by this point, which isn't looking good for the one in Manchester. They probably also won't have any. But I got some Pokemon packs from it. I got some Mega Evolution, which is sick. I've not been able to open much Mega Evolution, so getting some more of that is quite nice. I did spend £4 on parking for 1 hour, so maybe that wasn't worth it, but you know, you win some, you lose some.
I might not go to the Travelling Man in Manchester, just because it's not really like a local card store. And if this Travelling Man didn't have any, Manchester probably doesn't. So let's go somewhere else. But then I got stuck in traffic.
I'm not gonna make it to the store in time!
I think it was a combination of the storm, flooding and shutting down roads, and it being rush hour, but the time just kept on going up on Google Maps and we weren't traveling anywhere. At this point, my lack of sleep was catching up on me, so I stopped at a services for Burger King and a White Monster and reevaluated what to do next.
All right, so I stopped at a services, got Burger King, because there was no way that I was gonna make it. My face looks crazy with the rain. There was no way we were going to make it to that card store on time. And now because I'm halfway there, it's going to take me an hour and a half to get to the next one from where we are. And it will be close to closed by that time. And I'm so tired. It's now 5:30, so I think I'm just going to call it. I'll head home and open one more pack of Phantasmal Flames for this video. And then everything else that I got in this video will be opened in the next video, which will just be a Phantasmal Flames opening. But this was like the release day thing. I hope it was okay. I hope it was good enough for you guys. I hope it was good enough for me. I'm so tired and I feel like it's been such a wasted day because look at the rain, dude. What a fucking shit day to do this on. And now it's rush hour, so it takes twice as long to get anywhere. Everything was delayed because of the rain and the storm. So curse you, Claudia. I think that's the name of the storm. And I'll see you at home, I guess.
All right, well, I did the end of this video and opened one more pack. Got a Mega DNC, but I wasn't recording. So we're going to open another pack, which is fun for me. But also, I want to save these packs for the next video. But we're ending with one pack to close out this video. Thank you for watching. We've already got something really sick because we got the Piplup before, so I don't need to care too much about what we get out of this. But I thought it was a good way to end the video, to open one last pack. And I'm opening it like this, and I can't really see any of the pack arts, but I will be able to look at them when I actually do the opening in the next video when I'm opening all the packs. We didn't really get anything cool as far as I can tell. So I'm sure you can tell I was pretty dead by the end of the day. And I got home at 7 p.m. So I'd been out traveling and buying Pokemon cards for the last 15 hours non-stop. Basically soaking wet the whole time. It's a shame because the stores that I visited and the things that went right in this video were great. And I was disappointed that I didn't get to visit the extra stores that I'd added to the list. But we'll have to save those for another day in another video. But I'm still happy that I got to support the stores that I did and not just a bunch of chain retail stores like I would normally. But here is everything that I picked up, the big haul that I got from Phantasmal Flames release day, including some Mega Evolution and other products thrown in there too. And if you want to see me open everything Phantasmal Flames related here, then check back in on my next upload in the next couple of days, where I'm going to be opening Phantasmal Flames packs until I pull the Charizard. Yep, the Mega Charizard SIR, the card everyone is obsessed with. I will get that Mega Charizard SIR in my next video. It might end up costing me a lot of money, we'll have to see. So if you want to know when that video goes up, subscribe. All right, I'll see you in the next video, bye!